Hello everyone, Jennifer Brown, digital soldier from Las Vegas, Nevada, reporting to you. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the Great Awakening and how it consists of way more than what the average patriot understands. Back 2 years ago, President Trump said that there was a plan to harm all Americans, and that he had one countermeasure, one response, one move that he was going to make to fix that. When we go under, when the cell phones shut down because of the Starlink systems, the new quantum internet is going to be in play. Just recently, it was mentioned that IRS and Federal Reserve both lost their top secret clearance and tried to get into the quantum system and was not able to get in. This will be the same with all rogue military industrial complex members, as well as any rogue CIA and rogue FBI. Once the phones go down on May 6th for 2 weeks, once they go down, that is the new push button of the quantum internet. You will not be able ever again to deploy ionic plasma beams to go through someone's cell phone, to go through a handheld device or a backpack unit. You will not be able to deploy ionic plasma beams or radiation or microwave radiation or electromagnetic frequency weapons to anyone, not through their phone, not through the GPS tracking, military-grade handheld weapon or the backpack unit or any of it. You will not be able to disperse any more mind control. You will not be able to hit political distance or activists around the globe with microwave anymore. This will be the first time in history of the world that a fight went where there was no fight because we pushed a button and took a whole military operation down. This is what we're calling the countermeasure, the one that Trump had put in play to take you all down. At the same time, he will be taking off and down Google, anything Google, YouTube, Google, anything, Facebook, anything Twitter, anything CNN, anything MSNBC, anything Wayfair, where all these people were promoting human trafficking of kids, advertising human trafficking of kids, and working with rogue CIA through pay-to-play systems to keep your mouth shut about human rights violations happening both to kids from infant to age 60, about the underground tunnel systems that our military have been saving these kids around the world, as well as any other types of embodiment of censorship, such as and or lies, such as Washington Post, New York Times. All of these entities are in serious trouble, as our military is calling the operations right now and calling the shots because we're under COG, continuity of government, because of all the human rights violations, and because they know President Trump won by 80% of the vote, because they know that he won and Biden didn't. The world will also know through executive order, Kennedy's executive order 10995. I pitched this and the means of using COG 3 years ago to Washington, D.C. Not that they needed to hear me say it, because I believe that they're smart enough to know what the options are. But since I'm a just-in-case girl, I pitched it, because I knew we could tweak it and we could use it, but I never thought or imagined in my wildest dreams that it would actually be the system to take the rogue military-industrial complex down onto its knees. So if you cocksuckers think that you are going to believe the lies that your handlers are telling you right now and how like you won the day, you better think again. You're in checkmate and have been for a long time. This is why they didn't need to tell anybody about the mind control. This is much about it. They did go into it, but this is why they didn't need to talk about targeted individuals. This is why they didn't need to talk about the Stassi program of 13,500,000 reps in the United States. Because they're going to do one click of a button and you're all going to be gone, as far as deploying those weaponry systems ever again on the face of the planet Earth. Most of you that use those deployment weapons, hit those weapons, and hit those targeted individuals will probably get a Truth and Reconciliation Walk Free Go Pass card, in by which that you were hit with radiation to the brain 24/7 deployment your own damn self. do a fingerprintless deployment. However, for those cocksuckers that hit someone's organ for 40 hours, or 40 times rather in a row, you guys don't stand, I don't think, a snowball's chance, because your file's going to go in front of that judge showing intent of every single time you did it when you were warned over and over and over and over and over again. Such as myself. So, it's your tree, you climbed in it, but this is the facts, and this is what's getting ready to happen. Don't worry about the handheld weapons, guys. They're not self-contained. They are not weapons like a gun. They're not self-contained like a pepper spray. They have to have another wave going through the device to make it work. None of these devices will work on the other side of the Great Awakening. Anyway, so that's what I have to say. Thank you very much. You guys take care of you and have a wonderful day.